Welcome back, Ranger fans, to another episode of Raw Reviews. And as you can see, what we've got today is our Armored Rangers from the Mighty Morphin SH Figurarts figure line. So let's take a look, shall we, at red and green. We'll start off with red. We'll twist the camera around. Front of the box. Pretty much the same as the standard Red Ranger, which we will look at after we've looked at this guy, just with the dragon shield on him. Okay, Flutter, you're not getting on my nerves. Flutter is a program that I use to control VLC with hand gestures. I'm using it to play the MMPR theme ringtone that I found on the net some time ago. So we've got a number of hands, including hands for the dragon flute. No, it's only 29 seconds, that's why. Got the pretty standard SH Figurarts articulation we've come to know and love. Removable hands, double jointed elbow. The shield is actually a little bit flexible. You can see it moving there. I think you can remove it, but I'll save that for Customizer Corner, just like I did with the White Ranger. He's got a sheath for the Dragon Dagger on one side and the Blade Blaster on the other side. As I've mentioned, all their hands can hold everything interchangeably between the male or the female line, so even though he only comes with 3 weapons, Blade Blaster holstered, Power Sword, and Dragon Dagger, that's fine. Get you a little bit closer look at the Dragon Dagger. So only the tops of the actual flute piping is painted, the rest is black. And that's stabbing into my finger very painfully, so let's stop that. The coin is painted well on that. Holstered Blade Blaster, another standard item. And a buttload of hands that we will not look at. We really don't need to. Let's move on to our Dragon Ranger. Well, technically this is the Green Ranger. Now, the Dragon Ranger would have the Akiba Ranger parts, and this doesn't. This is the Mighty Morphin branded stuff. It landed standing up. On its edge, anyway. So we've got the Sword of Darkness, the Dragon Dagger, numerous hands, and pretty much the exact same mold as our Red Ranger, just with a different helmet, which you can easily replace on your own. You don't even need to be an experienced customizer. Anyway, so exact same body, exact same articulation, as you can see. Double jointed knee, double jointed elbow. He only has the holster on one side. Head pops off just like that. pulled the peg out with this one, so I can't put it directly on. But you get the idea. The mold is essentially the exact same, only painted green or red. The belt's a little bit different. I mean, it's got the Tyranno coin here, and they add a hole on the other side. Just punch the hole in there. And of course, these 6th Rangers and Armored Red Rangers cost more than the standard figure line, which I find a little disappointing, but what can you do, what can you do? But pretty standard articulation. The shield is a nice, hard plastic, but it does move it down around a bit if you need to. Obviously, it limits articulation because it has no cuts in it like White Ranger does, but, you know, in the show, that's what you would have, the situation that the actor would have anyway. In fact, Jason David Frank once said that he couldn't move with the shield on. That's why they made the styrofoam thin little one. So, yeah, pretty much not too much to say about those two. Let me set him down on the side. Let me set him down on the side. This does use the original helmet sculpt, so no silver line. Just do a quick posy, and I'll get out the original Red Ranger and the White Ranger for comparison, so you can see how they all stand together. Obviously, I'm not taking any time because this is a raw review, so everything is live on camera. Just a little bit more forward lean. Not a bit too much. Ah yes, my customizer, my custom tweaking, the word that, And we have this guy, the one I'm customizing. And we need Kiba Ranger, White Ranger, don't we? One second. Accessories all over the place. Boxes flying everywhere. You wait there, Saba. And everyone's falling down. Well, that's about the long and the short of it, as you can see. They're all pretty well in scale with each other. There's nothing too much to write home about it. Both the red and armored red are great figures. Accessory count on Armored Red is pretty much the same as on Green. These have this. They have 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 hands plus a 2 on them, so they have 10 hands each. They both have a sword. They both have a dragon dagger. The Armored Red does have, of course, have the Blade Blaster holstered version, and Green does not. That's about the only difference. And of course, they cost about the same as Kiba Ranger here, and they all cost around $40, $45, something like that, at standard retail price. That's about the long and the short of it. Bye bye. See you, Ranger fans.